Hello, welcome back to the Blissful Heart channel. I am Desiree Lee, here to give you your weekly bliss fix specifically for twin flames on the spiritual 5D plane for the week of August 14th to August 20th, 2017. Hey, welcome back to my channel to all my subscribers. And for anyone that's new, I do twin flame readings for both the 5D spiritual plane, that's for twins and partial to no communication, and the 3D physical plane for twins working towards full physical union. This is the 5D for the spiritual plane. What I've been noticing the last couple weeks is that the 5D spiritual plane reading does also apply to a lot of twins in the 3D, because we have the 5D spiritual connection and the 3D connection. And so I've been noticing that there's like messages from both, and I have been mentioning, like, if you feel called to watch both, then please do, because there might be messages for you in the other reading. And then if that other reading doesn't make you feel good, just don't watch it. You know what I mean? Goodness gracious. Like the changing is nonstop right now, and I'm really feeling like a strong rift of timeline change right now. Okay, and so the energy of a lot of divine feminines is very heavy and a little negative or scared, and so Spirit's been really like calling to me and to announce it to all of you that, you know, we are basically in the home stretch of a opportunity for shift in our unions. Okay, and so I mean, it does come down to like what came first. You know, divine has planned out a path for us, and there's nothing we can do to change that. Or do we need to like try to shift our vibe, elevate into love, and that we have this opportunity to shift into a different journey, right? Okay, so all I know for sure is that Spirit is like, keep your heart pure, you know, keep yourself connected to the divine, stay in a space of love. I know things are rocky right now. I know things are intense. And we just gotta like stay on the path, okay? I wanna thank everybody that is subscribed to my channel. Every time you click subscribe, you input your energy into these readings and help charge the messages. And I am so grateful to all my subscribers, because you guys have really empowered me and helped me on this journey too. So I really honor all of you, and I really feel like we're all family on this journey. Also, you know, thank you to everybody that has ordered readings from me. Thank you for your patience. I do believe that everything is perfectly and divinely timed. And even when I want to, like, I have a sense of urgency about getting those readings out sooner, I always listen to the divine in terms of the perfect day and the perfect time to record that reading for you. So just know, like, I've had people request a reading, and then when I, like, you know, a week or, you know, even more than that prior, and then some kind of breakthrough might happen with their twin flame experience, and then I'll do a reading and it'll be contrary to the questionnaire that they fill out, and I'm like, well, you know, this is what the cards are saying. Spirit's saying that you've had a breakthrough. So, I mean, I am a psychic. It's true. I channel messages from the divine. So, you know, I just want you to know, like, don't fear, like, if you, like, were like, oh, I ordered a reading and things have changed, like, that will come through in the reading, okay? So thank you for your patience. Thank you for your generous donations. Wow, I'm so blown away. I literally cry when I get these donations. It's so emotional for me. I just am so grateful that you guys appreciate me, and when I get those donations, it's very healing for me. It really, you know, I'm not trying to solicit more donations, honestly. I'm just trying to say, like, those of you that have donated have made a huge impact on me, and I just am so grateful to you, and thank you, and I bless everybody that donates. No matter how big the number is, I send you a blessing of love, light, and healing, and I pray for your union to come through for you. I still have the Instagram challenge going on this month. If you want to participate to win a free 20-minute reading with me, you can check the description box below. Something that I haven't mentioned and that I'm noticing is that, like, if you've already won a reading, like, chances are you're not going to win one again soon. You know what I mean? Because, like, I feel like that generosity needs to be spread around. So while I love you participating and sharing love and light and being a part of the experience, just know that in terms of like what energetically feels good to choose for a winner is usually not somebody that's won recently. And you know, we recently just passed that new moon lunar eclipse energy. If you watched my live Facebook video, which I do live full and new moon readings on my Facebook, it was a full moon, not a new moon. You know, it was powerful and intense, and literally that feels like forever ago to me. I mean, we're just changing all of the time. There's just like every day is a new day, and I mean, I feel like we're definitely like being confronted with a lot of fears and doubts and insecurities, and you know, I mean, it's just all of the triggers, all of the heavy energy that we have is really manifesting. And to me, this is like our true sign of strength, of being able to still believe in the best case scenario, no matter how ugly things look or feel, you know. And Spirit's like, you know, that's only for a little bit longer, okay? Because there is going to be a division in the road, like I said. We have Mercury retrograde on the 12th. I just want to mention that before I go forward. But we are going to have, and I do feel like we have that powerful full or new moon solar eclipse on the 21st, which is the day after this week's reading. So it's not going to really show up here, but although I do think the energy does influence the previous 3 days. So that would be Friday, Saturday, Sunday of next week. Or the week that reading that I'm doing, because I'm recording on Saturday. You know, just know that I feel that we're all going to have a sense of clarity on where our journey is moving from here, okay? So by the solar eclipse. I feel like in terms of the gateway that's happening right now, it's like it's gonna be very cut and dry. And I know that some people are actually pushing it until 11/11, and that may or may not resonate with you, okay? But I do feel that those of you that are feeling really close right now, I feel like there should be some clarity for you by August 22nd. However, Spirit has said that sometimes there's a shift on the 21st, like there might be a big shift on that day, and in terms of how it manifests after that in the 3D world, it could take anywhere from 3 to 6 weeks, okay? So anyway, I feel like I've covered everything. I am going to be doing an energy read after today's recording, which obviously this is later when you get it. But I just want to mention again that if you're on my Facebook page, you will be alerted for those live videos. And so if you're really into me and you want to be a part of that, you know, follow me on Facebook, Blissful Heart. Okay, so let's get started. We're going to take a look at the overall energy of twin flames on the spiritual 5D plane for the week of August 14th to August 20th, Spirit. We have Effort, card 13. Yeah, we've seen that card before. And then I'm going to pull a card from the Daily Guidance from your Angels Oracle deck by Doreen Virtue. What message, angels, would you like to deliver twin flames on the 5D for the week of August 14th to August 20th? See only love. Look past the seeming errors, mistakes, and misunderstandings and see only the love within each person, including yourself. Your resolve, focus upon the love that underlies every situation, brings about healing in undreamed of ways. Yes, I love this message. It's so beautiful and powerful. Oh, it's of essence, you know. Okay, and then for the third card, I'm going to pull from the Wisdom of the Oracle by Colette Baron Reed. And I ask the angels of love and light to give some guidance for twin flames on the 5D plane for the week of August 14th to August 20th. Treasure Island, card 9. You know, with these cards, I always like to read the book by Doreen Virtue, but this definitely is speaking of like gifts being received, right? Okay, so that is what it is talking about. Okay, so let's pull those cards up on the screen. We have Effort, card 13, See Only Love, and 9, Treasure Island. Okay, yeah, I feel, I mean, you know, I know you're exhausted. I mean, it's just like never ending with this stuff right now. And, you know, I literally like pray every day for this energy to lit up. And I do get days, sometimes if I'm lucky, of like peace. Typically, it's more like I'll have a few hours of peace and then some anxiety and then some, you know, sadness or some joy. It's like I feel like every day is like this roller coaster ride of emotion and mental anguish, and then being in the heart space and being connected, and it's really all over the map. And there is a challenge, like I said, we are being challenged to stay in the light, to pray. I mean, I've been praying more than I've ever prayed. Like I pray every time I get crappy thoughts going on, I ask God to come in and bless me in love and light. And I suggest the same to you. You know, if you start to dive into a dark place of depression or anger or anguish, you know, yes, feel it, allow it to happen. But if it's something that you know isn't real, and you realize it's something you've already purged or confronted, and you're just like on some kind of like broken record situation, you know, pray, ask your angels to help you. It's so of essence. And this is a message that came through in last week's reading of like, the divine feminine is stepping up into her connection with the divine again, with God consciousness, okay, with the Christ consciousness. I say that because somebody mentioned that I don't ever talk about the Holy Spirit or Christ, or, you know, and I believe all angels, all of spirit is connected. I am not religious, okay, let it be known. I am not a religious person. And if you have a problem with that, I'm so sorry. You know, like, you either love me or you leave me. That's what I say to everyone, including my twin. You know, just love it or leave it. I think that all of the religions are connected to a bigger picture of a divine God consciousness, and we are all a part of it, and that consciousness is within each of us. Namaste. All right, namaste. Okay, so we also have the see only love, and so this is exactly what I was just saying. It's like that effort, that energy, that fight, you know, that we're feeling right now, that torment. God's like, look past the errors, look past the mistakes, look past the misunderstandings, and see only love. I'm getting chills. See only love, okay? I know it's hard. I freaking know it. I'm not trying to say any of this is easy. When has this ever been easy, you know? But like I've said to some of my privates, and I'm saying it to you here now, like, you've been on this road for how long? You know, for me, what, like 12 years or something? More intensely in the last year, but like, how long have you been committed to healing yourself and loving God and trusting in the process? How long have you been saying, I know, God, I know that you will do what's best for me. I know. And yet, how many of you have tied to that? I know you will do what's best for me, and what's best for me is being united with my twin, right? Because for some of you, that's not the case right now, all right? That is the case for some of you. And this is your challenge, all right? Like I've told people before on my video, I initially met my twin flame way back. I think that was 2003. And, you know, I'm just saying, like, there was a break, obviously. I spent 10 years healing myself and totally disconnecting from him at the time. And here we are coming into full physical union. So I'm just saying, not everybody's got that kind of timeline. Some people got longer timelines. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just saying, what are you really doing? Like, what are your intentions? Or about serving yourself? I'm not trying to be an asshole. I'm just trying to say, where's the love? See only love, okay? And then for this Treasure Island card, we have the law of attraction bringing dreams into fruition, the results of positive thinking made manifest, abundance appearing as if from nowhere, financial gains, and the sharing of good fortune. Yes, so you worked hard and acted upon your unwavering belief in abundance, and suddenly, in all the midst of it, you hit the jackpot. You have uncovered the map to buried treasure and tapped the unlimited potential within you. What you must hone now is your ability to recognize when X marks the spot, because some of these golden opportunities may be obvious, but others may not be so readily apparent. Trust your intuition to light your way now as you enter this truly prosperous phase where all the long, hard work navigating your inner life and is now paying off externally in all aspects of your life, as at this time you have good fortune. Don't forget to enjoy it and share it with others, as treasure shared multiplies like magic. You know, I mean, this is really this is what I've been feeling. This is so true. Like, you're being tested. You're being tested, and I know people don't like the word test, but you are, okay? You've been in school for a long time. This is your final exam. Show up. See only love. Believe that everything that's happening, whether it's union with your twin or not, is showing up for your best case scenario. Abundance is coming. God is loving you all the time. I promise you that that is the case. It may not look like it at the time, but that is the case, okay? Okay, I'm done lecturing and get off my little fucking soapbox. All right, we're gonna go into the heart, mind, action space of the divine masculine, divine feminine. For those of you that are new, I pull a bunch of cards and then I talk about them, all right? I pull them up on the screen, you get to see them. It's fantastic. So we're taking a look at the heart space of the divine masculine for the week of August 14th to August 20th for the twins in the 5D plane spirit. What would you say about his heart space? Love abounds, card 1. I love it. That card's been showing up a lot. That's the Ace of Cups, okay? And then for the divine feminine in her heart space, what is she showing up with in the 5D spiritual plane for the week of August 14th to the 20th? 21. Embrace. This is the world card, the completion card in the major arcana after the Fool's Journey, all right? The mental space of the divine masculine 5D the week of August 14th to the 20th. What is his mental space, Spirit? Detach, card 11. This is the Justice card from the major arcana. And then the mental space of the divine feminine, August 14th to the 20th, 5D spirit. What is her mental space? Well-deserved reward, card 9. Okay. And then for the action space, what's happening in the action of the divine masculine 5D, August 14th to the 20th? What is his action? Heart chakra, card 4. I mean, the chakra cards are such an energy card, but okay, that's beautiful. It's a heart, open heart. I mean, that's beautiful. And then for the divine feminine 5D, August 14th to the 20th, what is her action, Spirit? Seek, card 9. This is the Hermit card. Okay. So, as the secondary cards, I'm using the Thelema Tarot, my absolute new favorite tarot deck. What are you echoing or adding on to the message of the divine masculine's heart space? He has 1, love abounds, and Page of Wands. And the divine feminine has embrace, card 21 in her heart space, Spirit, and 6 of Swords. Okay. In the mental space, the divine masculine has 11, detach, and Ace of Pentacles. And the divine feminine has well-deserved reward, card 9, and Page of Pentacles. Look at all these court cards. Well, we got 2 of them. Okay. And then in the action space, the divine masculine 5D has heart chakra and Knight of Wands. This is really positive. And then the divine feminine has 9, seek, and Ace of Swords. Beautiful. Okay. So just a quick look at the numbers here. The divine feminine has 2 9s going on in a 6 and 21, and then that's a 3. And then the divine masculine has 1, love abounds, 11, detach, and a 4. So I'm seeing, you know, the 11 sequence on the divine masculines. And then the Ace of Pentacles is also a 1, so that would be an 11-11. Okay. Okay. Oh, yeah, and so Spirit's like, yeah, and that Treasure Island card that I pulled, the overall energy is a 9. So we do have 3 9s showing up, which is a completion number, right? Okay, so I'm going to pull, and, you know, I always ask Spirit right here in this moment, like, am I doing Lightworker Oracle or Rumi Oracle for the 5D? They want me to do Lightworker. Okay, so the Lightworker Oracle by Alana Fairchild. What message would you like to deliver, twins on the 5D plane, for the week of August 14th to August 20th? 20, life path. This is like reincarnation, destiny, soul plan. Like, this is heavy. I'm excited to, I mean, heavy in a good way, like big. All right, so I'm going to sit with the cards and I will be right back. Okay, so I have had a chance to sit with the cards, and you know what I just wanted to mention before I get into it is that my guides are always here to inspire hope, okay? And I do talk about like the other parallel opposite of hope from time to time, but from the readings, they always want me to encourage the most positive outcome. And in particular, with our manifestation energy being so powerful and so strong right now, I feel that it's incredibly important to adhere these messages no matter what situation you're in right now, okay? I'm just saying, because this is a very positive spread, and I already know that a lot of you are feeling like a lot of heavy energy. So I want you to just listen with an open mind and an open heart and contemplate the possibility that this could happen for you, all right? So let's take a look. we're going to pull up the cards for the heart space. We have 1, Love Abounds, Page of Wands, and 21, Embrace, 6 of Swords. So the Divine Masculine has like fresh new beginnings in the heart. In his heart space, he feels fresh new beginnings. This is like overwhelming love. And this is something that's been coming through. The Divine Masculine is healing in the heart. And angels have been working very, very hard on him or her to like get him or her to just like love, you know, whatever. Like whether it's your twin flame or yourself or your life, but like to be open in the heart. Because when we're open in the heart, we can feel what's not working. And so he or she is feeling very expansive with love and happy feelings, okay? And he also has the Page of Wands, which is fresh, new beginnings, creative energy, fire, you know? So he has water and fire going on here, and it's all about like fresh starts, okay? So I really do feel that a lot of the 5D Divine Masculines have like ended the karmic stuff, are hopeful for a future, and yes, for some of them it is with their twin flame. The Divine Feminine has this like 21, Embrace, 6 of Swords. So the Embrace card is the World card. It's like having having everything. And in particular with the Psychic Tarot of the Heart deck, this is really about living with an open heart, of embracing God's love, of embracing the magic and the mystery of all of this, you know, this whole experience. And what I talked about more in particularly in the 3D reading last week, and I'm feeling called to mention now, is that like we are learning to look at the dark and the light and see that life is all of that. And it's not a matter of like what you're experiencing, it's a matter of what you look at. You know what I mean? Like where's your focus? And here the Divine Feminine is showing up in her heart space with like, I expect to be doused in love with God's love. I know that I am being loved by God, and that everything that is happening is for my greatest good and highest joy. Whether or not it looks like it for real, I believe that in my heart. I won't give up that faith, okay? And she has the 6 of Swords. This is like leaving things, okay? So yeah, there's 2 messages here. One is in the heart space, the Divine Feminine is like, I'm walking away from this twin flame experience. I honestly, I'm tired, I'm beat. I don't want to do it anymore. I'm opening myself up to new ventures, a change, you know? Like I feel like a lot of Divine Feminines are feeling called to move or change their careers or open themselves up to new love with somebody that is not their twin flame, you know? And it's interesting, right? Because here the Divine Masculine is showing up very, very open, and the Divine Feminine is like, you're open and it's too late. And she's like, I'm embracing the world and I'm embracing other opportunities that are showing up for me. And so Spirit just wants me to say, like, if you're feeling that, go for it, okay? This is something that I feel a lot of Divine Feminines are like so concerned about, is this like, well, if I love somebody else, if I love somebody else, it's like a karmic partner or a twin flame facilitator or whatever, am I killing the twin flame experience? No. If God is offering you somebody that is going to love you, and your twin is married with kids, or your twin is like nowhere to be found, you know what I mean? If your twin isn't showing up in your heart space, you're more than welcome to open your heart up to love something else, someone else, whatever. But this is what, I mean, this is what part of the journey is like, how much do you love yourself, Divine Feminine? What are you willing to tolerate, and what are you not willing to tolerate? And yes, I do feel, I am hearing like a secondary note of boundaries and lines being drawn by the Divine Feminine in terms of like, you need to show up. And you know, this is what I was saying, okay, so yes, it's okay for you to draw boundaries. It's okay for you to be like, look, I'm not feeling like you're going to show up and I'm out. However, the spirit guidance, the overall message was like, see only love. Okay, this is about detaching yourself from the outcome. Detach yourself from any expectations and love life anyway. Okay, be open. Be open in your heart, Divine Feminine. Don't close it off right now. Please, just don't. You're manifesting, period. What are you manifesting? What are you thinking about? Be conscious of what you're manifesting, okay? Because I'll tell you what, right now, being united with your twin flame is not the whole story, okay? It's a tiny piece of the story, and it's, yeah, the one that we're most attached to, but just try to recognize that this journey is so much bigger than that. I I had somebody mention that I mentioned mission work too much in last week's reading, and it's like, for me, that's like a red flag. Like, you're not a twin flame if you cannot resonate with the fact that mission work and devotion to a higher power is the bigger part of being a twin flame. So if you're like feeling like I'm preaching about mission work, unsubscribe. That's all I have to say. Like, don't watch my videos if you don't like me. That's just me standing up for myself, okay? All right, so then we move into the mental space. We have 11 detached, Ace of Pentacles, and 9 well-deserved reward, and Page of Pentacles. So we have these 2 Pentacles, which is earth energy, very grounded, material energy. And the Divine Masculine has the 11 detached, right? So this is the Justice card. And this showed up in the 3D last week, I think, but it's about choosing what feels right. This is what I've been picking up on with the Divine Masculine, is that they're karmically more aware of their actions. Like, I feel like the angels and divine light has really worked on them, and they have a greater sense of awareness of the right thing to do, okay? Energetically, I feel like mentally, the Divine Masculine is like, what's the right thing? And again, here we have a reference, new beginnings, right? So we have the new beginnings in the heart, we have the new beginnings in the mind. The new beginnings, like Ace of Pentacles, like new foundations. For some Divine Masculines, this means moving out from their karmic relationship and having to get a new home and start fresh. You know what I mean? It also means just like clearing their life and going, where do I want to begin? Okay, because we are in a completion point, right? So both Divine Masculines and Divine Feminines are in a completion point. There's fresh new starts coming through. They may not have manifested just yet, but it's happening, okay? And like I mentioned from time to time, some of you experienced this energy last week, some of you experienced it this week, and some of you will experience it next week or beyond. But, you know, the Divine Masculine mentally is looking to separate himself from the bad, heavy energy and step into the light, okay? And he's looking for fresh starts. Yes, that suggests fresh starts with his Divine Feminine. And then the Divine Feminine has well-deserved reward, Page of Pentacles. So I feel like the Divine Feminine is like mentally going, you know what? Whatever happens with my twin flame experience is going to happen, and I release all expectations. And I surrender to whatever this journey is. I pray and long for the best. However, I'm also open to these fresh new starts. Page of Pentacles is actually a stronger fresh start than the Ace of Pentacles. The Page of Pentacles is more about action, right? I feel like the Ace of Pentacles is more about like ideas and like formulating thoughts, where the Page of Pentacles is like, I've formulated the thoughts and I'm starting to take steps into that. So again, I'm hearing a lot for the Divine Feminine in terms of like, I am choosing to walk away from this twin flame experience. I mean, that is something that a lot of the Divine Feminines are doing. And they're like, I'm opening myself up because I have put so much energy and effort into my self-love. And this is the ding, ding, ding spirit's like, this is the one, right? The Divine Feminine is like, I have worked so hard on myself, and holy moly, I love myself so much. And I'm realizing that my twin is not showing up. In fact, my twin's treating me like shit, you know? And if that is you, okay, I'm not saying this applies to everybody, but if that is you and your twin like literally texted you yesterday that he wants nothing to do with you, it is time for you to go, well, fuck you. I am a wonderful, amazing person, and it's your loss. Like, it is time for you to start something fresh and new. And again, I'm hearing that Six of Swords that I got in the heart. Move. I'm really feeling like a lot of Divine Feminines are feeling like relocating, especially for Divine Feminines that live near or in proximity to their twin. Or if they work with their twin, I'm feeling like they're feeling the call to get a new job and leave that environment. But I am feeling like the Divine Feminine is definitely feeling like it's time for me to cut cords. And so again, I'm going to mention it one more time. Like, if that is the energy you're in, that's fine. That's great. That's good. You love yourself first. Perfect. However, you know, it doesn't really matter really, but like, you can still keep that flame of hope alive that your twin will somehow have a miracle and come around full circle for you while you're moving on. You can do both, okay? You can do both. You can. I know what you're like, how? You just say, hey, I'm walking away from my twin. God, if he's meant to come, let him come. Let him know I love him. I've done that for over a year or more, whatever. I've let him know. And I know that that energy still exists, and I'm choosing to love myself first. That is the biggest message, right? That's what the Divine Feminines are working on. And so we go into the action space, and we have heart chakra, card 4 and Knight of Wands for the Divine Masculine. And then we have 9, Seek, and Ace of Swords for the Divine Feminine. So in the action space, this is like the Divine Masculine's heart is open, okay? This is, and I saw this in the 3D last week, a connection between the action and the heart space. This is like a beautiful, beautiful sign to see something that is subtle as the vibration of the heart, okay, showing up as something that's a little more dense and a little more obvious in the action space. And so to me, he has this open heart with the Knight of Wands, which is an energy of action and fire. I mean, he also had the Page of Wands in the heart, right? The Knight is the next step up. I mean, the parallels in the heart and the mind for the Divine Masculine 5D is magnificent. I feel that the Divine Masculine is really, really opening his heart. And I go, yeah. I was going to mention this in the heart space, and I'm going to mention it right now. Like, so this might mean that the Divine Masculine in the 5D is not showing up for you. But don't you only want him to be healed, or her to be healed? Because this is saying that the Divine Masculine is working on his or her shit, and he is healed, okay? And yes, that action may be towards you. It could definitely be towards you. And it might be clearing his garbage and being like, I just want to be happy, you know? And the Divine Masculine is clearly showing up as saying, I just want to be happy, okay? That's what he wants. You know, like, so that says, yes, eventually that would lead to you. Does it lead to you this week? Maybe not, you know, but maybe so. It's like, I just don't want you to eliminate it as a possibility, because it could happen. Expect miracles, right? The Divine Feminine has 9, Seek, and Ace of Swords. So again, we have all these 9s for the Divine Feminine. I really feel that that Treasure Island card that I pulled in the beginning was a 9, was directed more specifically to the Divine Feminine, but there's completion happening. Okay, the Divine Feminine is finally going, okay, I deserve success, I deserve joy, I deserve love. She's like, so the 9 Seek is like, I'm gonna meditate on this, I'm gonna connect with my higher source, I'm gonna believe and pray to God, and I'm gonna allow God to show me, all right? And I just got this big wash. Divine Feminines, if you're tangled up in obsessing on your twin right now, please breathe. Align yourself. You have skills and the tools. You're going to have a lot of mental clarity. God is granting a wash of going, this is what you should do. God wants to guide you. The angels want to guide you. Jesus wants to guide you. Buddha wants to guide you. You know, Shiva, Shakti want to guide you. Like they all, like whatever you have faith in, want to guide you. This is a request from the Divine to the Divine Feminines to be like, please connect. Connect with your heart and with God, and find that last bit of hope within you to know that it's all, always, 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 no matter what, always happening for your greatest good and highest joy. Without a effing doubt, it is happening for your greatest good and highest joy. And you might not see it at the time, but I promise you that that is always the fucking case. Always. It is. Sorry, but it is. And I know you might be kicking and screaming and throwing a tantrum, but it is. Okay? So, let's get into this beautiful Lightworker Oracle card. 20, Life Path. Do you wonder about your divine life path and purpose? You have been enrolled in spiritual training. That's what I was saying, like we're in a school, right? We're in graduation, we're taking the test. This training might be obvious in the form of a course you are undertaking, or hidden in a life lesson that is currently triggering your healing, learning, or growth. Whether it is obvious or not, successfully completing this training will empower you to fulfill your divine purpose this lifetime. Further clarity will be revealed to you. The universe promises that you shall know what you need at the perfect time and in a way that you cannot miss. And that's that Ace of Swords. That's what I was picking up on in the action space for the Divine Feminine. I'm telling you, the answers are coming. You are in a spiritual training for a divine mission that serves your soul development and growth. While simultaneously helping others, it will help you express your spiritual purpose this lifetime. At times, your training may be aligned with study or applying your skills in ways that seem more obviously aligned with the spiritual path. At other times, your spiritual training may be disguised in ordinary life circumstances. If you are unsure of what you are meant to be learning, of exactly how you are in spiritual training at the moment, look to the situations in your life that are causing you the most struggle. This is where you will find your training taking place. The struggle is the place where holding on is competing with letting go. It is, however, nothing to be ashamed of. A growth edge where you are doing the inner work of growing into more peace, trust, and love is a sign that you are certainly growing. It isn't comfortable. Sometimes it might cause fatigue and even a feeling of defeat. Yet you shall not give up. You shall continue, and in time you shall triumph with a feeling of peace, resolution, and wisdom. If you are feeling stuck, perhaps you're working on a significant issue or challenge that won't seem to resolve itself no matter how much effort you apply, then you're being guided to ask for help from your spiritual team using the invocation below. Call upon your own higher self and soul to take over all aspects of the issue. Be patient. Do not resist what is, but neither collapse into it. Use your spiritual practice, for example, meditation, journaling, dance, music, art, yoga, time in nature, and prayer to strengthen you as you move through this training. Right? That's what I was saying at the very beginning in our overall message. There's effort involved here. Connect with your source. If you are uncertain about what is happening in your life now, don't fret. Sometimes a smaller desire has to be sacrificed for the attainment of the greater vision. Be at peace. Know that all beings shine at the right time, and so shall you. This oracle is also a confirmation that a vision of your path on earth is being shared with you, whether in small daydreams, big dreams at night, in meditation, or simply in the feedback you receive repeatedly from different sources. You are being asked to trust in what you see, sense, and feel about your vision for your life path and divine purpose. Even if you are not clear, trust that it is coming to you with loving divine timing. Be open-minded and listen for what makes your heart sing. What a beautiful message. This is so appropriate and so perfect for you, Divine Feminines. Whew, let's do that invocation. Bring your hands in prayer. Thumbs into the heart center. Close your eyes and take a breath in and a breath out. And receive these words as your own. I call upon the wise and unconditionally loving ones to assist me now in perceiving, living, and manifesting my truest and most joyful life path and divine purpose. Help me know what I need to know, when I need to know it. And with everything else, may I be assisted to feel peace, trust, and patience as my beautiful life path unfolds, guided by the loving hand of the universe. May unconditional love reach into the hearts of all living beings, helping every creature to find true fulfillment of their destiny. So be it. So be it, so be it, so be it. Thank you, God. Thank you, angels. Thank you, Spirit of Love and Light. Thank you, thank you, thank you for these messages. May we all be blessed in love and light. Namaste. Mwah.